Welcome to the studio again. Today we are speaking to Ojiji, a freestyle artist, a hip-hop artist, and MC, all those titles that you might wish to crown him with. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
It's really long before we spoke, eh?
Yeah.
Tell me, where have you been since the year 2012?
Since 2012, I've been hustling. You know, I'm boys turning into a man.
So tell me about this work.
By the way, it's been interesting. I can't complain. You see, I've experienced a lot in music and in life, though they kind of intertwine each other. But I'm thankful that I'm here now. Yeah, and I'm still kicking it. I'm still dropping hip-hop verses. Yeah, I'm still entertaining people.
Actually, why I called you today is purely to talk about your freestyling.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll talk about recorded tracks and also albums and so on.
Yeah.
But let's talk about freestyling as an art of hip-hop. Often, many people don't know what it is. Maybe we can begin with definitions.
Okay, freestyle is coming out with something out of nothing. That's the basic definition. In that you become spontaneous and come up with a track, verse. Then okay, the misunderstanding that has been there. Some people think that freestyle is a verse that you wrote some time ago, then you kick it on the studio without a chorus. No, a freestyle is like just coming up, just getting in the zone and coming up with ones and twos and make it rhyme.
Okay, it's simple for you to say that, but experiment. The microphone before you is black, and this studio.
Yeah. OJI has been long, but now I am back. The microphone in front of me is nothing less than black. Yes, it's a pity though, I kill rappers, that's why I came to the studio. OJI is the hardest, that's why I'm being hosted by my Mr. Jared. They say talk is easier, yani talk ni cheaper, but niki freestyle na improve it, kuprove kuwa the Green Reaper. Yes, OJI, napatia watu freestyles, angalia statisticals. Iyo si theory, man, imebidi get down to the practicals. Just to show you an example, OJI, the king / remain humble.
Okay, talking about being spontaneous and so on. I mean, it's something that you develop. How do you work around it?
Okay, honestly, many people have asked me, how do I freestyle? I don't have the right answer to them because, okay, you see, it's like a small part, but in life generally, when you are able to connect with yourself and with a universal force, when you align yourself with them, you just get ideas. You see, like those people who invent things, they align themselves with the universal force. It's just like you're channeling something. So
what do you mean by universal force?
Okay, you see, when you connect with your spirituality, something you see, okay, that freestyle.
What is spirituality in this context? Being a Muslim?
No, it's not religion.
Is it self-actualization?
It's self-actualization, really. Yeah, something close to that. Yeah. When you are in your truest order, when you are willing to lose yourself to the moment, you can do a lot of things. You can be powerful. So that's the secret, basically, not even in freestyle, but in general life. So in freestyle, you have to apply that. You see, why many people don't freestyle is they try to think. It will be ironical, but you see, when you freestyle, you don't think.
So where do you get these words from? If you're not thinking, you just pick them and drop them.
I just pick them and drop. It never stop. You see, hip-hop, it's just to bounce hop, something like that. You see, actually, Jared, it's kind of hard, but I can suggest something to improve it. You see, you as a person, maybe a rapper, where he or she is, the capability is there. But how you can improve the freestyle is maybe by doing it. The more you do it, the more the better you become. That low stance. Then get rid of fear. You see, when you are rapping and you're fearing that you will not know where to get the next rhyme, so that will be your thought process and you'll end up messing it. Yeah, and when you're thinking hard, you see, when you're struggling too much, there's something wrong you're doing. It should be a natural process, an organic process that just comes and the thoughts flow. Yeah.
Okay, before we talk about the crown that you got this year,
yeah,
let's talk about your journey as a freestyler. We look at 2012, you're a runner-up, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about your journey as a freestyler.
Okay, you see, when I started rapping in 2006, in a funny way, really, I think the only hip-hop artist I was listening is Tupac. Yeah. Then, in a class, I don't believe in... okay, I'm not superstitious, but somebody came and told me that he dreamt that I was rapping. So I told him no. Then, all of a sudden, the next year, actually, this is how I started freestyling. A boy, a classmate, was dissing me in pages. So I was not rhyming. So I also tried to diss him with other rappers' lyrics. Then they said, no, you're biting these lyrics. Then he asked me, now, can we freestyle? So I asked him, what is freestyle? He told me that's coming with rhymes without even writing them. So he suggested that we freestyle about trees. So he went on and rapped. Okay, I also rapped, but the rhymes that I came with, I can also remember them. Something about the Fugees, but at least now people appreciated. So I decided maybe I should stick with this. And then my classmate was kicking the beats. I remember him doing the one mic kick and the snare as I rap. Then the first show that I did was in a function in Buruburu Girls, where I was told, now rap about the things that you see. Then I started rapping, and in no time I had developed it. It was amazing me sometimes when I rap, because I was discovering, I can do this, I can do that. So now I started looking at other freestylers. That time Mwafrika was there. I had not heard of Mwafrika when I started freestyling. Then in international scene there was Supernat. I remember when I was coming out of school, I just wanted to be the best freestyler ever. The best freestyler. That was my only dream. Okay, until now, I can say I've achieved it. With my freestyle, I have touched a lot of people. Even in Jamhuri High School, I was freestyling to the cooks. You see, the good thing about freestyle is everybody appreciates it. Even that person, maybe who is seated somewhere, he listens to rumba, but now you can see something is happening because this boy is connecting this one and two, and he did not know it. So I used to ask for topics. Then I was never really battling. You see, after Nokia Don't Break the Beat, people thought I was a battler, but before that I was not battling. My producer Samora actually told me, go and battle. So I only used my freestyle skills to make fun of people. Yeah, now I became a battle MC.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the 2012 Nokia. Is it freestyle, I think?
Yeah.
Who won?
Shady won. Yeah.
Today, when you compare yourself with him, which I think is wrong artistically to do, do you think you've grown from 2012 to this year? Yeah,
I've grown. Actually, I've grown. Even that before the battle, the 2012 battle, as an MC, I had 2 albums out, so I was already on another lane. So I just found out, I can battle. So I took up the battling stuff again.
Okay. I want us to define 2 things here.
Yeah.
Often when you see MCs in a studio, you ask them to freestyle, they drop their bars.
Yeah.
What is the difference between freestyling and cypher?
Okay, a cypher, you see, a cypher is a group of people by the English definition of it. So a cypher in hip hop is a group of rappers kicking verses. So originally it came from Brooklyn, where rappers could come together in a park, then you drop your verse. So it's a group of rappers dropping the verse. So you cannot do a cypher when you're alone. Yeah.
But it's a freestyle.
Okay, you see, ciphers can be written verses or can be freestyle. So if you have maybe like
why should we call it a cipher if there is written verses that we're talking about?
The cipher,
because we hear what we're testing in a cipher is purely spontaneity to some extent.
Yeah, okay.
And being thematic.
Okay, yeah. Now they categorize it. There's a freestyle cipher and a written cipher. Yeah, it's like there's a freestyle battle and a written battle. So it depends how, but people don't categorize nowadays. So people end up dropping written verses, then they call it freestyle. Actually, the word freestyle has been misused a lot. to the extent that last week I saw somebody in Facebook saying RIP to freestyle because it's no longer there. It's a forgotten art. Yeah.
Okay. Since we need to have a breather, I think you should drop another freestyle. Now I think you have the headphones and you can talk about African politics.
Okay, Oje na kick flow lyrics. Nimeambiwa ni speak about African politics. First of all, we are making strides, but we have some dictators. If it was up to me, they got to hide. First of all, let us ask, don't pretend na usikue neo-colonialism. Because hapa hivi tunatry kuprotect kitu inaitwa nationalism. First of all, we kicked out kitu ilikuwa inaitwa racism. Now lakini sai tumekuwa colonized. Watu wengine wameshindwa hata kuvisualize. Yes, watu wengine wanataka do waishi in the palaces na ma-residents. What's wrong with this dictator African presidents? Kama unabuleta general election, patia watu the power ndo wakupatia the direction. Nataka tu niwe tumuweze kunisikiza. Didn't want to mention name, but for your example, ndawapatia Mr. Pierre Nkurunziza. Uko Burundi, watu wanadedi, lakini kwa mfuko ako na hundi ya do, lakini tunasema African, you should open the door. Yes, nimepewa hii nafasi. I want to say, tunafaa kuleta hiki tunaitwa democracy. Yes, power to the people. It is that simple. Tunataka ku make steps tutoke kukuwa third world country, because after that we will be all mad if we don't open up some new avenues. Africa right about now inakuja kukuwa news. Usibelieve ile kitu unaonanga tu kwa easy news, sababu the American society maybe wanatupatia the wrong views, lakini si tunasema open your eyes, open your ears, na utajua kitu yenye utause. So nimekuwa freestyle about African politics is for you to deduce. Oje maybe for MP or council or president, but it doesn't matter. I just kill raps and that's what's smarter.
Okay, that's really interesting. You talked about your albums in the year 2012.
Yeah.
You had 2 albums.
Yeah.
What were the titles of these albums?
Okay, the first album actually is an iconic album in the hip-hop scene.
Yeah.
I know this because I've spoken to artists, even the ones that came before me, the ones that are coming up now. Most of them have been influenced by the album. It was called by the Cypher. It featured Rabbit. Actually, Rabbit's verse was there when we were coming up. It had songs that are still being played today, and we did it with the early sketch UFO. Together we are called UFO, and identified freestyling ones, and the name was given to us by Abbas Kubaf. Then after that we came and did an album called Makinika. Also it was highly rated. Actually there was a magazine that rated by the Cypher a 5-mic album. It's based in Netherlands. So also to Makinika. Then after that we did solo projects. I did a mixtape called The Throne Remains. Eli Sketch did a mixtape too. Then in 2013 I did an album. It's called Dead or Alive. Then after that I've been doing singles and songs. And my latest song is called King's Speech. Actually, I won't lie, it's a diss track because of what has been happening in the hip-hop scene. Okay, I'd really love to talk about that King's Speech.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that track. But my question to you is, technically you have like 5 projects that have been done. We're talking about 2 albums. We're talking about mixtapes and also another album and so on and so on. Many people still refer to you as a freestyler.
Yeah.
Why do you think so? They most of them don't remember your tracks, but they remember you as a freestyler, and they love your freestyling bit of it. Why?
Yeah, I maybe I might understand, but I've faced that a lot. You see, people prize freestyle a lot. They prize freestyle a lot. You see, whenever I kick a freestyle, they go crazy, and that is the thing that identified me, because you see, when I was coming up, I did not have no studio. I was just from school, so I used to kick rhymes. So that's the first place they identified me. So they tagged me as a freestyle artist. But then in terms of a hip-hop artist or maybe a recording artist, I have songs that get played. We have classics. I have classic songs, yeah. But still, they love the freestyle bit of it because, okay, honestly, freestyle is like magic. I won't lie. Then I think that's the unique part of me. Actually, that's what has brought me to the fore because you have so many recording artists, but not so many freestyle artists. So whatever they take me as is cool as long as they appreciate that. So there are some people who love the MC side of it, but most of them really, like you said, they love the freestyle bit.
Okay, you've grown all this while. Since 2006, you're now a big person when it comes to the hip-hop industry. When it comes to mentorship, who have you mentored? Most I'm talking about girls. Girls are missing in this game.
Okay, girls, yeah. Okay, we have Shiko Femi1. We have Samantha, who is due to come back in the industry again.
She has actually a track out.
Yeah, it's called AKA. Yeah. Then, those two, really, because we've been to them, mentor them, maybe practice with them, help them here and there. Yeah. So, and making sure actually their songs come out.
Okay, to make sure that their songs come out.
Yeah.
You've mentioned also about King's Speech, this track. I mean, I thought Kenyan hip hop has moved away from that, and people are more, let's say, mature, intellectual, focused.
Yeah. You see, these tracks are part of hip hop. Yeah. You see, hip hop is bred in the spirit of competition also. Like, I'm better than you. Let's kick a verse. Let's do this. So it's also the interesting part in hip hop. About that King's Speech, actually, it was a diss track aimed at Calligraph, Rabbit, and who else? Octopizzo. So the thing is, he said he was the king. You see, I have no problem with that. You see, everybody should view himself as a king. Actually, if you don't view yourself as a big person, there's a problem with you. But now, what happened is that, you see, if you're saying you're the king, say you're the king. Don't involve other artists. Don't say I'm the king, na nyinyi wote mmenyamaza. You see, now that becomes another thing. So, I was just chilling, then I had Calligraph on a song, say that, something along the lines that niliongea na nyinyi hamjajibu. You see, I have my fan base. I've been in this game. I believe I was king from back then. I was rapping. Yeah, and people have said they was king. Octopizzo said he was king. Rabbit calls himself King Kaka. No problem with that. But then after that, I saw it like he was daring people. So actually, it came from the heart. I just felt like, I have to write something.
Okay, you're talking about all these people. They say they were kings. Then, are you among those kings who don't believe that others can come after them, or he can be toppled?
Yeah, kings can be toppled, for real. Kings can be toppled. You see, people come out, and the reason I say I am king is the way that I have lived my life, lyrically. I believe that I'm doing the best I can. I know after me there will be people who will come and do it, and people who maybe will take from where I've stopped and do it. The problem is this, Jared. You say you are king, then you start attacking people. Why aren't you talking? Because I am king. You see, if I say I'm king, I am king. I do king shit, and that's all.
Okay. Can you give us some bars from this King's Speech?
I was king way before King Midas, na niliwaambia kutoka kitambo, hiyo ndo form. I was king way before hizi madraftman, na niliwaambia kutokea kirambo, hiyo ndio bomb. OJI, mbona watu wanapenda tu kucheza nayo throne? Don't ask why. Wapatie contention wakitaka wachiu na mabon. Yeah, the only Jones musikia ni Nasir. Nimwambia hivyo ndo niweze kurabitin. Flow yangu ndo iliezala rabitin. Yeah.
Okay. I think we need to play that track in full.
Yeah. Yeah. So many cats that I seen come in the game. Now they call themselves king, or even once they call themselves God. Where are the credentials? Yeah. Listen to this. Yeah. I was king way before King Midas. Na niliwaambia kutoka kitambo, hiyo ndio form. I was king way before my draftman. Na niliwaambia kutokea kirambo, hiyo ndio bomb. OJI, mbona watu wanapenda tu kucheza nayo throne? Don't ask why. Wapatie contention na wakitaka wapik na mabon. Hivyo ndio new deal. Now some criminal. Kwa patia real kuna hata subliminal. Kaini game ningekuwa tu sub minimal. Flow yangu ndo ile za la rabbitin. The only Jones mi usikia anaitwanga Nas. Nimesema hivyo tu ndo niweze kuirabi team. Yeah, vacation to this man. I was a rap icon way before he's in my desktop na my computers. I was a rap legend way before he's in my lika na vitu new kunywa. Mi ndio king, bona Bill Castle in the air. Hakuna kitu unaweza fanya na tushakulemea. Since 16, mi kill battles. Bona ngoja saa ile mijipa uanze kujitetea. Umeenda gym lakini point zako bado zimeshindwa tu kukari weight man. Nilishikwa na green ati umetoa diss bado haja reply na umetoka kuwait man. Hawezi paint pictures na unangangania crown wewe. Hawezi get sick, a pride to come before I fall wewe. Yo Kali na Octo mnafa kwa sai mnafikiria vile mnaweza anza ku take notes. After trouser Mr. Oji ameamua nothing but to take shows. For real man. Kazi yangu ni ya ku break border. Ulitisha beef lakini hapa umekujua na ile squad ya ma stakeholder. For real. Swali ni unaweza speed by the time ifike Jan ndakuwa nisha cut short your big journey. Kazi yako ni ku open up. Your statement ina sound a bit funny. Nilikuwa na ngoma kwanza kali kabla ufikirie jina ya kujiita kamsani. We sio king brother, niweke Swahili. In short nasema we sio king kaka. Una represent wapi? Mimi na represent 9. Hiyo inamaanisha niko a step father. Kwa hii rap we sio baba yao. Kani hivyo afadhali ni raise na step father. Napeleka rappers straight to the cemetery. When I oxide amkuwa na chemistry. Mi si cocaine but wanajaribu kuni drug kwa battle. Nilikuwa chilled out baka nikasikia kuna mtu anadai atiendo king kwa castle. Octo, you know I know how to deal with insects. Prophet of doom najua na lyrics ama hata nije na read sex. Oji the king. First you said that Jesus was your king. Now it's you. So I'm wondering, seated confused like who is who. It's crazy. Oji, that's my speech to all you premature kings. You ain't speaking about becoming a god. You know who's the god. You know the classic. We started spitting while you were in classics. I can even rip you apart cause I pack lyrics. So many might think as just Jurassic. Oji freestyling rappers. It's not about what you are, it's about how many minds you made grow. Whoa, yeah, the god is back. UFO, True Rex, you know how we do. We've been battling our life forever, man. Yeah. So this is just a walk in the park. Talk shit, you might find yourself kicking a walk in the dark. Oji.
Okay, now let's come to the last bit of this show, and we talk about your future as an artist.
Yeah.
This is 2016. People expect a lot from the music industry in Kenya. So people say the industry has been like on a plateau. Nothing new is coming out. Same voices for the past 5 years and so on. Do you think 2016 will be different?
Okay, you see. Okay, first of all, the hip-hop, the industry, I'd say maybe it has been growing, huh? So 2016 might be different. I believe it will be different, because there's a lot of artists I've seen come up, and they're still coming up. Then the industry, at least now, is appreciating some Kenyan music. I have to give it up to Sauti Sol of what they are doing. You see, now at least we are going international, and people are appreciating. So I hope that it will go on that, and I'll play my part to help it continue. Yeah.
Okay, there are so many people who would want to become freestylers. 2 quick points for them or ideas.
First of all, if you want to become a freestyler, believe in your talent. Believe in your talent. Then learn from people. Learn from freestylers who came before you. Even Jesus used to quote Elijah's verses. Yeah. So learn from people who came before you. Then from there, build your own style, so that it will be easy. You see, in order to freestyle, you have to master your style, so that you know, if I miss this rhyme here, I can put it there. But if you don't master your style, you will end up losing whatever idea you wanted to come up with. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Ojiji, for coming to our studio.
Yeah, thanks.
Our listeners still would want to get in touch. Where should they find you on social media?
Okay, on social media, Ojiji. Go to the page and you like Ojiji. On Twitter is Ojiji UF4. Yeah, you find me there.
Thank you so much, Ojiji, for coming to our studio. And for those that want to learn more about freestyle or even get in touch with Ojiji, remember you can find him on Facebook, but also you can write to us. Find us on Facebook too. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Thanks.